All right, so this video is to help support you with the Magic 24 problem number 2. So for situations and the visual representation C to E, so C, D, and E, we're circling all the visual representations or situations that have 24 as a solution. And then for 1, we're going to show or explain how we know that 24 is a solution or not a solution. Choose one situation or visual representation to write an addition or multiplication expression and label the expression clearly and connect it with the situation or visual representation. All right, so let's do the first part first. Decide which ones have a solution of 24. So Ms. Lay gave her older child an allowance of $2.50 every week for the 10 weeks of summer. So there's a few different ways we can solve that. I'm going to write it out as $2.50, $2.50, $2.50, $2.50, $2.50. So that would be 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. This kiddo got $2.50. So, and I know in 2 weeks, that's going to equal $5. Then another $5 for another 2 weeks, and then one more $2.50. So I know that this kid got in 5 weeks earned or received for an allowance 5, 10, $12.50. In 5 weeks this kiddo got $12.50. Okay, so then the question says 10 weeks. So if in 5 weeks it's $12.50, in 10 weeks, I know I can double that. So that would be 24 plus an extra dollar if that 50 cents is doubled. So that would be $25 with no extra cents. So this does not equal 24. So C is not 24. I'm going to clear this and then look at the solution for D. All right, so we just found C is not 24. Let's look at D. So D is a chart, and it looks like hours and money earned. So it looks like these are the hours that a student is working, and this is the money that the student is earning. And I'm asked to find at 2 hours, how much does the student earn? So at 0 hours, the student makes 0 money. That makes sense. At 1 hour, the student makes $12. So that's $12 for 1 hour. At 2 hours, question mark. 3 hours is 36, 4 hours is 48. So it looks like if at 1 hour, this student is making $12 an hour, at 2 hours, this student is going to have $24. And then add another 12 for 36 and another 12 for 48. So there's that repeated addition. So this one, the solution is 24. Woohoo! All right, then I'm going to scroll down a little bit and look at E. So Miss Lynch collects books. She starts her collection with 40 books and gave 15 books away to friends. She then lost 3 books at the park. Luckily, Green Apple was having a sale and she bought 2 new books. Okay, let's write this one out. So I'm going to start, I like to underline all my important information. So she started her collection with 40 books. Then she gave away 15 books to friends. Then she lost 3 books. Green Apple was having a sale and she bought 2 new books. So how many are in her collection? Okay, let's look at that. So we started with 40. I had 40 on my bookshelf. Then I gave away 15. So gave away tells me that I'm going to add a negative or subtract. So I gave away 15. Then I lost 3 books. So again, negative. I hate losing books. So minus 3. Okay. Then I bought 2 new books. Okay, so plus 2. So I have an expression set up here, which is what I needed to do with one of them. So good thing, already done. An expression set up. Now let's simplify it and see if it's going to equal 24. So 40 plus negative 15, or 40 minus 15. Well, I know 40 minus 10 is 30, minus 5 more would be 25. So then I have 25 plus negative 3 plus 2. 25 minus 3 is going to give me, or 25 plus negative 3, same thing, right? That'll give me 22 plus the 2 books I bought at the store. Then finally, this is going to give me 24. Ding, ding, ding. Woohoo! So E is also equal to 24. So if I scroll back up, I know that for one of them, I need to show or explain how I know 24 is a solution. I did that very clearly here by showing each of my steps. And then I want to choose one solution and write an addition or multiplication expression. So I did that in blue here. That's an expression. I could have also done it up here in red and said 2 times 12. That would have been an expression. And I want to label the expression clearly and connect it to the situation or representation. So that's the harder part. I want to make sure on here I have each of these numbers labeled with what they mean. And I find the meaning from my situation. So the first one says 40, and I know that's the 40 books I started with. So I'm going to say books, and you guys will have neater handwriting than me. Books I started with. Okay, so books I started with. Then I gave 15 books away. So negative 15 is gave away. Okay, and then I lost 3 books at the park. So I'm going to say lost 3 books. And then finally bought 2 new books. So these are books I bought. Excuse the poor handwriting. There we go. So the key with labeling is that every single number in your expression has meaning to it. I hope that this homework video helps, and if you need any more support, please come in during office hours.